Hello friends, this is Rohit. Welcome to this video. In this video, I will try to show you how you can set up C++ environment for Sublime Text on Windows 7. So in order to execute your C++ program in Sublime Text, first of all, install compiler min GW minimalist GNU for Windows. Okay, so you can go to Google and search for min.gw compiler on sourceforge.net website. So first link will be appear, sourceforge.net. So open this link and download min.gw compiler. It will consist GCC compiler which will be able to compile your C++ files. So simply click on this download button. Download will be started. So this exe file will get downloaded. So simply run this file and install min.gw compiler. So after installation, default location will be your C drive, and in the C drive you can see here min.gw, this directory will get created. Okay, so if you have chosen some another location, it will get installed on that location. So I have installed it on C drive. So you can go to this directory and you can observe various files have been created. So here you can see g++.exe. So this is compiler. g++.exe, this is compiler which is used for compiling C++ files. Okay, so we have already installed G++ here. Now one more thing you need to do, you need to go to your properties and then you need to set the path variable. Okay, so right click on advanced system settings, then select environment variables. So here select this path variable and click on edit. Here you need to add the path of min.gw bin directory. Okay, so it can recognize your G++ compiler. Okay, so here like I have already added, here you can see C min.gw bin directory. Like this you need to add the path of min.gw bin directory. Okay, so if you don't add this, your program will not get executed because it will not recognize G++ compiler. Okay, so after setting this path variable, second thing you need to do, you need to create build system for C++. So in order to execute external files in Sublime Text, you need to create build system. Okay, so for creating build system for C++, you need to use this code. Okay, I will give you this code within description. You can copy this code. After copying this code, how to create build system? So for creating build system, go to tools menu, then choose this build system option. Okay, then create on new build system, create on new build system, and simply paste the code we have copied. Okay, so I will copy this and I will paste it here. Okay, and save this file, save this file with certain name. So I will say C++ compiler 1. This will be the name of my build system. Okay, now if you go to tools and if you see build system menu, you will find the name C++ underscore compiler 1. This build system we have created. Okay, so select this build system, so it will be able to recognize and compile your C++ programs. Okay, then next step, you need to set up the layout of windows. So in order to set up layout of windows, you need to create three different files. So I will go to file menu and I will select new window. Now in this new window, I will create three different files one by one. So first of all, I will create demo.txt. See here, three files we need to create. So first file will be demo.cpp, second file will be input f.in, and third file will be output f.in. Okay, these three files we need to create. Okay, so I will go to new window and I will create new file called demo.cpp. So I will save this file in cpp directory, demo.cpp. okay, slash shouldn't be there. Then next file I want input f.in. okay, I have already created that input f.in. I will simply open this file, and one more file I will need, output f.in. okay, so these three files I have created. Okay, then next thing you have to do, you have to go to view, then layout, and you have to select column 3 layout. Here you can see column 3 layout. Select this column 3 layout. Here you will see now your window is splitted within 3 columns. Now simply I will open this input and output file in respected column. So here I will open input f.in file, and here I will open output f.in. okay, and now next thing you have to do, you have to go to view menu again and select groups option, and in groups option you have to choose max column 2. This value you have to choose max column 2. okay, so now you can see these two files are grouped together, and they appear in horizontal way. So this will be the file in which we will write our code. From this file we will be able to provide input to our program, and here we will be able to see output of our program. Okay, so in this way you can set up the window layout for executing your C++ program. Okay, next step you need to do After this, next step you need to do, that is pre-compiling all header files into file name called bits std.c++. Okay, so all header files that we need to execute our program, that can be pre-compiled for speeding up execution into file called bits std.c++. Okay, so I have already compiled my all header files. Okay, so in order to compile, I will give you link in description. Simply visit that link and you can compile your all header files into bits/std.c++.h. okay, so in order to execute any program, only one header file you need to include, that is bits/std.c++.h. okay, so now we will try to execute simple program. Okay, and let's see how it will work. So I will switch to our new window. Here I have already created demo cpp file. Okay, now I will write simple program. So in order to write simple program, first of all I have to include my header file bits/std.c++.h using namespace standard. Okay, then I will create main function, return 0, and I will write one statement, welcome to C++. Okay, this program is not accepting any input right now, so click on save from file menu, or you can simply press Ctrl S to save your file. So after saving your file, you need to build your code, that is what compiling in Sublime Text. So simply you can hit the key combination Ctrl B for building your program, or you can go to tools menu, and here you can select build option. Okay, shortcut is Ctrl B. Okay, so I will use shortcut Ctrl B. Now here you can see in the status bar the building is started. If there is any error, it will appear here below in this command palette. So it is showing finish in 10 seconds. Okay, and here you can observe the output in the output window, welcome to C++. Okay, now if I want to accept input from user, how I will accept? Suppose I want to accept certain number, so I will create one variable and I will print a message, cout enter number, and I will store that number in variable A. So I will use C in A, and after accepting I will print it. So simply I will modify this statement, the value of A, and I will print the value of A here. Okay, so let's try to run this program. Now this program is accepting input, so I will use this input ef.in file and I will pass one number here, 5. Okay, if you need to pass multiple numbers, then how you will pass? Simply you will space and you will write next value. Like this you can pass multiple input values to your program. Okay, so right now I need to pass only single value, that's why I will write just 5, and then I will try to recompile this program. Okay, so again I will press Ctrl B. Here you can say building started. Here you can see output, enter number. Okay, see how this statement is displayed here, and after that we have printed the value of A, that is 5. Okay, like this the input f and output f file will be work within Sublime Text. Okay, if there is any error, it will display like this. Suppose I will miss the semicolon, and if I try to build, here you can see error will be appeared in this way. Okay, expected semicolon. So like this syntax error will be appear. So again we will change it. Now I will try to show you how you can do addition of two number here in Sublime Text. Okay, so how you can pass input and how you will get output. So in order to perform addition of two number, what I will need to do, so I will need to create two variables, AB for storing two numbers and C for storing result. So I will print cout, enter A, then we will scan this A value here using cin, then I will copy the same statement, enter B, and here we will read the value of B. Now I will write formula C is equal to A plus B, and we will print the result here. Now the addition is C. Okay, now we need to pass two values, one for A and another one for B. So first value will be for A space, second value will be for B. Okay, and then we will try to build our program. So control B. Okay, you can see finish within 3.9 seconds, and here it is showing message enter A. Now after this message the 10 value will get read, then enter B, second value will get read, and now you can see here the output addition is 30. Okay, so like this you can work with this input f.in for passing input to your program and output f.in for getting output from your program in Sublime Text. Okay, so if you find this video useful, please like and share. I will meet you in another video. Thank you for watching.